Hello everybody, I want to show you with this video 10 cool things you can do with the Xiaomi 12X. The first thing I want to show you is something for the health. You can check your heart with the phone. Sounds crazy, but let's have a look. So just scroll down right next to the camera, and then you will have the control center here. And the part of the control center is here the symbol for the settings. Just tap on it. Then we need to scroll down to the point Special Features. And here's the point heart rate. Okay, first of all, we have to allow some stuff here. And when we press now the fingerprint sensor and hold my finger here for 15 seconds, then he will give me some results. I hope some good ones. He's checking also the BPM here. Okay, yeah, 76. Okay, yeah, a nice tool if you don't want to count like this, you know what I mean? In the next video I want to show you is something for the navigation, because we can enable a sidebar here. Let me show you what I mean. For that, also just scroll down right next to the camera, go to the symbol for the settings, then scroll down again to the point Special Features, and then we will have the point here Sidebar. And if we enable here this sidebar, we will have here our sidebar. If we swipe it in, we have now our favorite apps here. And we can directly go in without checking these apps on our phone. And I would recommend to you to put this toolbox on the right side. So if you're right-handed. If you're left-handed, it's okay. But if it's now on the right side, can use it now with one hand. You can really swipe it in with one hand and I have now quick access here with one hand to my favorite apps. The next one I want to show you is you can split the screen here with the phone. So that means maybe if I'm watching YouTube maybe and I want to do something next to watching here some videos, I can do that. How I can do that? I go here to the Recent Tab button. First of all, I have to open the app I want to use and so on, like in my case YouTube. Then I go here to the Recent, let me open it again. Then I go here to the Recent Tab button. So then I have to long press the app I want to use in split screen mode. Long press it, and then you have to choose here the second symbol with the two bars to activate or to enable the split screen mode. Now on the top I have YouTube, and now I can check an app I want to use here below. Maybe let's use the Chrome browser maybe. So then I have below here the Chrome browser. I can read something while I'm watching a video here on the top. It's very nice. If I want to make the video a bit larger, I can do it like this. And if I want to have the Chrome browser a bit larger, I go up like this. And if you finish with the stuff you wanted to do, you can also choose one app. Just scroll it down if you want to have YouTube here on the top, or if you scroll it up if you want to work or continue working with the Chrome browser. The next tool I want to show you is a big highlight here of Xiaomi, because you can have on one phone two spaces. So on one device you can have a space for your private stuff and one for your business stuff on one device. Or two spaces like private stuff and a very private stuff. Let me show you what I mean. For that, just scroll down right next to the camera, go to the symbol for the settings, then scroll down to the point Special Features. As you can see, there are many nice things in it. And we will need now the point Second Space. We have to turn on now the second space. Okay, now he has created it. Go and continue. Then you have to decide then we want to how you want to have it later. I would recommend to you to use the first method here with the password. Then it's invisible. Go and continue. But also nice to use, by the way. And then we have to set a password for the second space. I'll go and set now. Okay, first of all I have to confirm my first PIN. Also the phone pin, also the one to unlock the screen with. In my case, it's 4 times the 1. I hope you have a better one. Just go on next. In case you have no phone pin, you have to create one first, but the phone will guide you during this process. And now I set up a pin for the second space. Let me take now 4 times the 9. You can choose also an own one, yeah? Okay, 4 times the 9. So please mind, my first pin was 4 times the 1, just to follow me better here. Now my second space pin is 4 times the 9. But please take your own one, just to follow you the video. So now I can set up also fingerprint. Let's skip that. Okay, now here my second space. Let me go back here to the main space that I can show you a bit better. So my main face, my first pin, as I said, is 4 times the 1. So now this is my main space here, with my apps and so on. I think I have already some pictures here. Okay, this is my main space. And you've seen my browser here and so on. Okay, now let me go to the second space. And just put your phone on standby. And now I don't enter 4 times the 1 for my main space. I enter 4 times the 9. And now I'm at my second space. As you can see, looks completely different, but it's on phone. So I can do many stuff now. I can make my own pictures. Then the gallery is empty here. So I have my own gallery. And all the pictures I take now here in the second space stays in the second space. The same thing also in the first space. Now all the pictures I do in the first space are just in the first space visible. And same with the apps. Now you have seen I have WhatsApp and so on and so on. I don't have here any app, but I can download apps also here separately. And I have my own Play Store here. I can download now apps. And these apps I download here at my second space are only visible at the second space. Also, the browser history. As if I'm surfing here in the internet, the browser history is completely independent from the first space. So if I browse on a website, no one can see it on the first space that I've browsed on a website at the second space. And yeah, so you can do whatever you want to do with this feature. You can do your business stuff or your private stuff as you want. And yeah, but it's safe here. And as you could see, it is also almost invisible. Okay, let me go now back to my main profile to continue here. And I want to show you right now some things for the camera, because we have more than one cam, as you know. And let me show you what you can do with these cameras. First of all, let me open it. And then I need some help here from my friend. Thank you to assist me. And yeah, that's the main cam, the best one here of the phone. But we have also an ultra-wide cam. So you can use the ultra-wide cam if you want maybe a good picture, want to take a good picture. Then my hand is not completely on the phone. So I enable now the ultra-wide cam here. This is the most wide point here. The point here in the middle is the main cam. And now, no, sorry, the most left point now is the ultra-wide cam. And now my hand is here visible. But the camera is not that good like the main cam, so I would recommend to you, my finger's too small here. I would recommend to you to work with the main cam and so on. But if you need the ultra-wide cam, just tap you on the most left point to enable the ultra-wide cam. You can use it also if you're maybe in front of a building, and you want to picture the building, but you have to go back too far. Just enable the ultra-wide cam and you have the complete building then maybe on your picture. The most wide point, by the way, is a zoom. Then you can zoom much faster here in, and of course you can still pinch in and so on. And as you can see, the camera is nice. The camera is nice. I like it. Okay, and there's another mode. If you are too close here to some object, like to my little friend right now, sorry, you're a subject, I'm sorry, then the camera cannot focus. Just tap here now on the 3 bars, so the hamburger menu, and enable now the super macro mode. And then the phone, I expect a bit more. Oh, no. Can you see that? It takes a bit time. Can you see that? It's like a magnification. It has the focus as well, but it's crystal clear, the super macro mode. No? Okay, let me show you it without. I don't think that I'm doing some crazy. You see the camera cannot focus? But if I enable now the super macro mode, it takes also a few seconds, but then like a magnification. Hi. Perfect. Okay, thank you, my friend. A question. Did you know that you don't use the full 50 MPs of your cam? You just use 16 MPs. And what you can do to use the full 50 MPs, there's a separate option for that camera. For that, just go here on More. And then you will have here 50M. That's the 50 MP cam. Now you can do the 50 megapixel photos, but you can't really zoom in just 2 times. You can't zoom more, but you have the maximum now. Another disadvantage next to the limited zoom is that you have to hold your hand very steady if you want to take the pictures. And that's the reason why most of the time the basic cam here at Photo is the best one. Also if it's just 16 MPs, but then the software can squeeze out the maximum here of your picture. So in apropos picture, you can make pictures of the screen. So in case you want to capture a website or something like this, you can do that. Just press the power button and the volume down button simultaneously, just for short, and you're having a screenshot. After you can see the preview and you can send your screenshot directly to your friends. Okay, let me show you it one more time. The power button and the volume down button just for short together, and you're having a screenshot. If you tap now here on the preview, you also have the option now to write something inside and so on, or to highlight something. Or you can also crop here at the corners just a part of the screen shot. Very useful if you want to capture a status from your friends, something like this, and don't want to have their names in it, or if you want to capture a picture from a website or something like this. Now, very useful. After, if you have cropped it, just confirm here, and it's part of your gallery. And there's another cool option to take a screenshot by just taking 3 fingers, swipe them down the screen, and you have a screenshot as well. Pretty cool. One more time, take 3 fingers, swipe them across the screen, and you're having a screenshot as well. And you can make also a video of your screen actions here. Maybe if you're playing a game or if you want to explain something and so on. Let me show you what I mean. So just scroll on your right next to the camera that we are in the control center, and the part of the control center is here, this camera. With that, you enable this little tool here. That's a screen recording tool. If I press now on the red button here, of course, the recording has started, and whenever now I press again here on the stop symbol, I have to press first the tool that it becomes more visible again, and then press again to stop the video. The folder next to the record button is shows my previous screencasts. And I would recommend to you also, before you take your screen recordings, that you tap here on the symbol for the settings of the screen recorder, because then you can set up the resolution, the video quality and so on, which one affects also, it takes a lot of storage if you use always the highest quality and so on. And also here the sound source is important. If you just want to have the system sound, or if you want to have the microphone, or if you don't want to have any sounds, then you can set up also the frame rate here, and so much more. And I would recommend to you also to enable these both things here if you want to explain something, if you want to show tutorials, because then you will have, because no one sees if you show something where you have touched the screen and so on, or which button you have pressed. And if you enable these features here, then you will see always a little animation what you have done on your screen, so that your viewers knows what you have done there. And where to find after the screenshots and screencasts and so on? Of course, here at the gallery. And they're mixed up here with the photos and videos of my camera. But you have an own folder here. If you tap here on the albums, you have an own folder just for your screenshots and your screencasts. Pretty cool. Yeah, the next tool I want to show you can save your life one day. So let me show you a nice tool here at the security point. So the green icon here with the white shield in it. Then go on the point battery. And first of all, we have a nice overview here in case your phone is losing a lot of battery power and so on. You can check here what is taking the most energy. Maybe it's an app and you can remove the app and so on. So nice statistics here. But I want to show you a bit more here about this point here. Actually, the phone have 37% this remaining 8 hours. So, and here you can set up a bit on this bar what you prefer. If you want to save battery, if you put the battery saver here, it will turn off some stuff and will reducing the CPU a bit, also the speed of the CPU will reduce a bit the brightness and so on and so on. And the middle point here, you can see obviously on the top how it affects it. No? So if you have the battery saver, you have something like 2 hours more. If you have the balanced way, the phone will check out, okay, what you need right now. And they fix also the refreshing rate of the display and so much more, the CPU speed and so on. Or if you want to have the beast mode, the performance mode. No? But this takes a lot of energy then. And a half hour less. But this beast mode squeeze out the maximum then, I would recommend to you in the basic thing to take the balanced one. But there are some times you have maybe the problem that you have maybe just 10% on your phone or 5% or something like this, and you know that you have to go some more hours right now, and then you can extend here this remaining time by enabling the Ultra Battery Saver. No? Mind, we have just 8 hours 45 minutes right now, and with this battery saver we have now 28 hours and 18 minutes. So more than 3 times we extend the battery life here now for more than 3 times. We have a dark mode here that saves energy. First of all, we have just the display, I think, for 15 seconds or something like this. Then the screen timeout will come, and we have just some apps here. No? But you can add some more apps here if you want, like Gmail and so on, whatever here. No? Just go on done, and then you have also the other apps as well. You can edit it later here as well if you want to remove some of these apps. Okay, and whenever you finish with, just tap you on exit, and you're back in the regular mode. By the way, this Ultra Battery Saving mode doesn't take anything from your phone, so you just continue, it doesn't erase anything, and maybe this mode can save your life one day. Okay, by the way, there's also a shortcut for this Ultra Battery Saving mode, so just scroll down right next to the camera, scroll down again here at the shortcuts, and then you have some more options. A battery saving mode, so this would expand the battery time for maybe 2 hours, and here the Ultra Battery Saver, which one extends the battery time for 3 times, something like this, a bit more. Okay, I think we are already at the last point right now, and this point is one of the coolest also here at the phone, because we have a nice visual assistant, a virtual assistant here, a visual one. Let me show you what I mean. I think you know already the Google Assistant. You can say, hey Google, and he's looking for something at the internet. Same thing you can do also with pictures and photos and so on. Just tap here on the cam, then go to the symbol, so to the square with a point in it. Open camera, you have to allow some stuff at the beginning. Okay, and this recognizes things. Let me take here a coin to show you it maybe a bit better. Okay, he's fixing the point, the coin, and he's telling me that's a coin, and he's recognizing also that it's 20 cents. Same thing also with other stuff. I'm having here a battery. So, battery, and he knows that's a battery. and so on. So you do many stuff with the thing. You can check out buildings, flowers, animals, persons as well. Maybe I haven't tried it, but there's so many features you can try with, and then it will tell you more maybe about a building or about a flower and so on. Yeah? And this tool have also pretty awesome stuff here included for other things. I'm having a book here right now, and if I'm enabling now here the point text, he's checking the text. I just put my phone here on the text and he's checking the text. If I tap now here on this button, he have selected the text. Pretty easy, yeah? I don't have to write word by word. No, he's copying the whole text. That's pretty awesome for people who study and so on. Just picture the book and you will take the whole text without writing word by word. That saves a lot of time and also awesome.
Sonntags im Sommer spazierte die...
The phone can read these words as well and tell you what's going on here in this text and so on. Yeah, the voice is a bit boring, but anyhow, it's a nice opportunity, yeah? So I really love this feature. And maybe you've realized it already, the book is not in English, it is in German. We say, okay, I don't understand what's there. We have a translate tool as well here. And this tool is as well a live translation tool. I can hold my phone here on the book and he's telling me what happens here and so on. So very awesome. The only thing is you need internet. And he's checking now these words. Yeah, now he's checking the words again. And pretty awesome, maybe also in the holidays, if you want to read what's on the card and so on in the restaurant. He's telling you it in a live translation. He auto detects the language. I haven't said that it's German. Okay, I told you that, but I didn't told the phone that. He's recognizing the language by his own and transfer it automatically in English. Same thing, you can also select it, work on it on the text, also on the translated text, and go also here on listen, and he will tell you the translation. That's pretty awesome. And there are so many opportunities for. As I said, for people who study, it's perfect. For people who are on holidays, or just if you're interested in some other stuff, you can copy it easily, and that makes your life much easier. Yeah, we're at the end already. I've told you that. I hope you enjoyed this video and that I could show you some new tips and tricks for your phone. And yeah, maybe if you want, you can leave me a nice comment or give me a thumbs up. That would be very helpful for my phone. For my phone maybe also, but for me, thank you so much for. And yeah, I've created also some other videos if you're interested in. You can also subscribe me if you don't want to miss a new video and so on. Thank you so much for all your support, and yeah, maybe until next time. Ciao!